everyone. I am Norhayadi Ato, and my topic is all about the time study and work measurement aspect of production. Okay, let's define what is time study and work measurement. Is a set of procedure for determining the amount of time required under certain standard condition of measurement for tasks involving some human activity. Ang time study raw or work measurement ay isang paraan para masukat kung gaano katagal dapat gawin ang isang trabaho sa normal na kondisyon or sa normal na galaw. Ibig sabihin, sinusukat kung ilang minutes or kailangan ng isang tao para matapos ang isang gawain ng maayos at tama. Dito makikita kung may efficiency yung workers mo sa isang business. Like for example, sa Jollibee, nag-order ka ng burger pero hindi pa siya luto or wala pa silang nagagawa. Tapos sasabihin ng cashier na maghintay ng 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes para maluto yung burger. Doon pa lang nakikita na yung efficiency or yung time study na kung anong oras matatapos yung gagawin or anong oras maluluto yung burger. The next is the standard time. Is a function of amount of time necessary to accomplish a unit of work. Standard time have the following uses. To determine labor and equipment requirements and to assist in developing effective methods. Ang standard time naman ay ito yung karaniwang oras na kailangan para matapos ang isang unit ng trabaho. Like for example, kung ang isang manggagawa ay kayang magbuo ng isang box sa loob ng 10 minutes, yung 10 minutes na yon ay ang tinatawag na standard time para sa trabahong iyon. Let's proceed to the time study procedure. Okay, number 1, we have the method should be studied, improved, and standardized before the time study is begun. Bago simulan ang time study, siguraduhin na maayos, tama, at iisang paraan lang ang ginagamit sa paggawa ng trabaho. The number 2 is the operator to be studied must be selected and informed that the study will be made. Piliin kung sino ang oobserbahan at sabihan muna siya sa isasagawa ang time study habang nagtatrabaho siya para siya ay aware. Number 3 is the operation should be subdivided into a number of smaller operations known as elements. Each element should be exactly defined so that one who is familiar with the type of work can visualize every step of the operation merely by reading the list. Dito naman is kailangan hatiin ang trabaho sa maliliit na parte o maliliit na elements. Ang buong trabaho ay hatiin sa maliliit na parte na tinatawag na elements. Dapat malinaw ang bawat elements para madali itong maintindihan ng kahit sinong may alam sa trabaho. Number 4, the operation must be timed with the aid of a stopwatch, allowing sufficient readings for each element to ensure accuracy. Gamit ang stopwatch, sukatin ang oras ng bawat parte ng trabaho. Dapat ulitin ito ng ilang beses para makuha ang tamang average ng oras. Number 5, the standard time for each element should be secured by subtracting successive readings if the watch runs continuously or directly from the watch itself, or if the watch is returned to zero at the end of each element. Kunin ang standard na oras ng bawat elements. Pwedeng direct mula sa stopwatch kung i-reset ito kada parte. O bawasan ang sunod-sunod na oras kung tuloy-tuloy ang pagtakbo ng oras o ng stopwatch. Number 6 is irregular or unusual elements should be carefully recorded so that every moment of time during the study can be accounted for. Kung may nangyayaring hindi normal, halimbawa na istorbo or may mga aberya, isulat ito para malinaw kung saan napunta ang oras sa pagtatrabaho. Number 7, the elapsed time for each element should be determined and recorded on the time of study form. Abnormal values must be carefully examined to determine if they represent a typical situation. Isulat ang results sa time study form kung may mga hindi normal na oras na nangyari. Suriin kung ito ay karaniwan or kailangan balewalain. Number 8, elemental time study should be adjusted by multiplying each one by a leveling factor which can be determined by rating the skill and effort of the operator in the performance of the job. Leveling is necessary to adjust the observed time to reflect the performance of an operator working at the average performance level. Ito naman is kailangan i-adjust ang oras depende sa galing at effort ng mga trabahador. Tinatawag ito na leveling para pantayin ang oras base sa normal ng performance ng isang trabahador. Number 9, allowances like personal avoidable delay, special conditions, and fatigue should be added to the total level time of all elements. Naman is kailangan magdagdag ng allowance or dagdag oras kapag yung mga personal na gamit or kailangan mag-CR ng trabahante or ang may nangyaring aberya or dahil sa pagod at iba pang special na kondisyon sa pagdating sa pagtatrabaho. Number 10, each element time should be multiplied by the number of times it occurs per piece or cycle in the operation. Kung inuulit ang isang parte ng ilang beses or kung inuulit ang isang trabaho, i-multiply ito bilang ng ulit sa bawat cycle. Paulit-ulit lang siyang bibilangin. The last number is the resulting time should be then added to determine the total time allowed for each cycle of operations. Huli, i-add ang lahat ng parte para makuha ang total standard time ng buong trabaho. I-plus siya para makuha yung standard time sa pagtrabaho ng isang trabahante. Let's proceed to the variety of time study techniques. Number 1 is the direct time study or intensive sampling. Is a procedure which the performance of a task is observed directly and continuously for a limited period of time. Dito sa direct time study, yung isang trabahante is inoobserbahan talaga siya. Nakikita talaga yung ginagawa niyang trabaho. Inoobserbahan siya. Number 2, predetermined time system. This system used for use first order work unit performance time data which have been obtained from a careful analysis of human performance. Dito naman sa predetermined time system, may nakahandang oras para sa bawat simpleng galaw. Halimbawa, kapag ang isang trabahante ay kukuha ng baso, ay may nakahandang oras na kung ilang seconds or ilang minutes niya kukunin yung baso. Number 3 is standard data system. Refers to the predetermined time system which the data is accumulated at the second order work unit level. For higher levels, as compared with the first order work unit data, more community associated with term predetermined time system. Dito naman sa predetermined system is katulad ito ng standard data system, pero ang data dito ay mas mataas. Hindi lang simpleng galaw kundi buong gawain na. Parang lahat ng gagawin ng trabahante is nakatala sa time study. Nakatala ang kanilang oras ng paggawa.